Aviation English by Revise Before Flight, Episode 8, From Takeoff to Return, the China Eastern Bird Strike. The cockpit lights are on again. After a long silence, I return to the stories that unfold thousands of feet above the ground. I'm Emilia Barska and this is Aviation English by Revise Before Flight. This episode is part of Echoes from the Clouds, a series where language meets the echoes of real aviation events, and every report becomes a story worth revisiting. Tonight's flight, a routine climb interrupted, a moment of instinct and discipline, and the quiet triumph of returning safely home. I am talking about a classic and unpredictable challenge in aviation, the bird strike, and how one crew's calm precision turned risk into control. The incident, a routine flight, interrupted. On Thursday, October 2nd, 2025, a China Eastern Airlines Airbus A321 was operating flight from Wuxi to Qingdao. It was an ordinary flight, the kind that begins with routine checklists, clear skies, and quiet confidence. But shortly after takeoff from runway 21, climbing through 2,700 meters, roughly 8,900 feet above the ground, the crew reported a suspected bird strike, a sudden impact, a tremor, and then silence, the kind of silence that demands absolute focus. The crew's response, calm and control. A bird strike can be minor, a single small bird, or severe, involving multiple large ones. In this case, the crew, acting with composure and clarity, made the deliberate choice to stop their climb. They entered a holding pattern, circling patiently above Wuxi. Time slows down in those moments. The mind narrows, the checklist expands, and every word spoken between pilots matters. 40 minutes later, they guided the aircraft back to the same runway from which they had departed. No injuries, no chaos, just discipline and return. The aftermath, stillness and repair. For the passengers, the story wasn't over yet. The airline arranged a replacement aircraft, another Airbus A321, registration Bravo 6332, to continue their flight. They arrived 7.5 hours late, but they arrived. The original aircraft remained grounded for inspection and repairs, a reminder that flight, like language, demands patience and respect for the unseen forces at work. Language in flight, words that keep you airborne. Let's now move from story to structure, from intuition to terminology. 3 key phrases from today's report. 1. Occurrence aircraft. The aircraft directly involved in a safety-related event. In this story, the occurrence aircraft was the China Eastern A321, registration Bravo 6368. 2. Replacement aircraft. The aircraft that continues a journey when the original can't. A concept of continuity, not defeat. 3. To enter a hold, to delay, to assess, to choose patience over impulse. The phrase carries weight beyond the cockpit, a metaphor for reflection itself. This was From Takeoff to Return, the China Eastern Bird Strike, a small story of interruption and the discipline that turns uncertainty into safety. I'm Emilia Barska and this is Aviation English by Revise Before Flight, because every word, Every decision and every silence in the cockpit matters. Fly safe and stay curious.